Member Sapuro Raphand. Sorry, you recognize.
I'd like to address, I'd like to address the concern that Mr. Raphand raised. That is, why are we getting lawyers who are ripping our off? I know certain lawyers who are ready. In fact, they have lawsuits against this very government because this government failed. These guys failed to appropriate the money for us. Okay? Sorry. That's true. Failed. The judgment was against the governor, and their job is to appropriate that $231 million for 2 years. That judge was languished for 2 years. 2 years, that's too long. 3 years. And so I couldn't stand that anymore. And what did I do? I removed that lawsuit, removed it to federal court, because the law says that unless the legislature appropriates some money to pay for whatever expenses, there's nothing the government can do. So did they do that? No. But the difference between this government and federal government is that federal government cannot touch or take the property of the government and sell it. They say, here's your money, you paid. Wonderful. That's number one. Number two, the same law firm that failed on Chapter 11 is now asking, as of this evening, I received a mail, $1.2 million from our retirement fund to be paid. 1.2 million, that's 1,200,000. And where is that money going to come from? From my friend and all of you. Norway, man? Thank you. I agree with you. But the law firm that I was referring to said, and again people ignored, that unless and until we win, then you pay me. Before then, none. What do? They ignore. So don't you think that's unfair? Of course. That makes me angry, and you should be angry too. Why are they sitting on their butts doing nothing? These guys, speaking again. And why didn't we hire the law firm that said, unless and until I win the case, you pay me? And the court will decide how much, not me. Anyway, the same law firm that charges $270,000 for something. This same law firm is now asking $1.2 million out of us. So you figure that. I don't have to tell you the rest. That's so simple, so obvious that we should be ticked off. Thank you.
Okay.